What's good? What's good? This is Stika. This is Stika the podcast. Hey, do me a favor, subscribe to the channel. I appreciate all the love and support and the fact that you're here right now watching this. Hey, man, you could have been anywhere. You could have been anywhere, but you're here right now, and I appreciate that support. Thought me gente, man. Yo. You know what I learned over the years, man? You have to be accountable for the things that you do. There was a moment in my life, man, that I wasn't really heading the right way. I was saying to myself that, hey, this is the only way, and this is the only way I'm going to be happy and pleased with the things that I do. And then I realized in that process, I'm hurting people that I say I love and care for. And because of that, I had to make those adjustments. I had to really look in the mirror and say, what am I doing? And then how is this benefiting me and anybody else around me? And when it's not benefiting anybody, not even myself, I had to say, you know what? It's time for a change. It's time to say, you know what? You did what you did. You made that bed. Lay on it. But when you wake up the next day, make a difference. Make a difference. What kind of impact you want to play in this world? What are you going to do? And then right then and then I said to myself, like, where are we going with this, bro? Hey, sometimes I say some things and y'all be like, oh man, interesting, let's go. But no, let's talk about something, man. So I got a chance to check out this one podcast called Whatever Podcast. And y'all probably seen it a few times. And Brian all the time, oh, it's the Mendigo, man. That's the way. You don't know what's going on half of the time. I don't get it, man. How is the main person of the show don't know what the hell's going on, man? That's a problem right there. That's a huge problem. But this specific one, I'm going to drop the link in my description because I want y'all to check it out, man. You know, it got filthy. It got dirty. It got nasty. It got brutal. It was a fatality all the way. So we had these two powerful individuals ready to go at it. Go to war. And the women around trying to figure out what side to pick on and where to choose. Where do I pull from? What do I get out of this? And okay. The two individuals we got there is the Saint in the center, Marquette. I haven't really heard too much about him, to be honest with y'all. This is my first time really paying attention to him. So I had to subscribe to his channel. And then you got Adam22, Mr. No Jumper. And I already subscribed to them. You know, it's all love and respect, man. I like seeing a good debate sometimes, man. A debate makes you think, like, who's going to be the president? A debate's going to be like, who's really going to win this? Who has valid points in that? I'm leaning towards that. That's a debate. And that debate was brutal, cabrón. It was sucio, man. I was like, Adam, you got to answer to this. And what it came down to, let's just be honest. Let's be real right now. What it came down to was, what is the purpose of you doing what you're doing and allowing your wife to do the things that she is doing? What is the main goal? What's the end result? And it comes down to money and clout chasing. There is no dignity. There is no morals. There is no values. And Adam has nothing to give back. And, you know, Dame Dash said, I remember years back when he spoke about Adam22, how he was a culture vulture. And I've noticed that, you know, he does certain things in the space of hip hop. He places a little impact or whatever. But then what happens when that dies out? Because I've noticed Adam22 does certain things and has certain people in his podcast. But when the pot gets hot and it's boiling, he's like, all right, I'm gonna leave it up to y'all, but I'm gonna exit out of this. Why? You put people in these spaces that are literally fighting amongst each other. And now it's like, okay, I don't want to mess with it because it's getting too real. Like the old crew that he used to have in No Jumper, and now the new people that are there. There's a few people that are still there, you know, whatever. But long story short, you see the type of individual he is. Now let's get back to the Whatever Podcast, because, you know, he decided to get emotional, got a little soft for a moment, and decided just to walk out. So, you know what, I'm not going to deal with this. I'm going to walk out. But this is what I'm saying about being accountable. Look yourself in the mirror. This is what happens, and this is what is going to happen because you allowed the woman, your significant other, you're the person that's gonna ride or die for you to do certain things. And this gentleman, Marquette, or let's call him the Saint, said some valid points, man. And if you have no answers or no response, you can't get emotional. Just say, hey, man, we're not here for that. Let's move on to the next subject. But it's hard when somebody's pressing you and looking at you dead in the eyes and wants to know what is the main reason behind the things that you're doing. It's not good for you, because I said it before in previous podcasts that I spoke about Adam22. I have said, if this man is doing the things that he's doing now, what makes me think that he won't go further and further into it? Because when you think about the things that he does now, is you get to a certain level of doing things, right? You get that little high, and that's not enough. Now you got to go to the next level, and then the next level. Because even himself, he said that we try to push boundaries. We want to push it to other levels. How higher can you push it? You already have a certain amount of money that you're going to be good for the rest of your life, but that's not enough. And when it's enough, it's enough. When I think about money, right, and I've always said this, I always said, what is the difference between a person that has 5 million and 10 million? Not much of a difference, because at the end of the day, you're already a millionaire. You can invest in other things that potentially make more money. Of course, more money, more problems, but more money, I want it. You know what I mean? That's just me. But there's a level, right, that you got to say, okay, we got this done. Because think about it. And I'm really starting to believe that he has a thing for black men. I really do. Him and his wife. Y'all got a thing for it, man. Because you said it yourself. At first, it was a hard pill to swallow. And you said to yourself, like, after a while, you're like, oh, it ain't that bad. With Jason Love put the pipe game on her. And I was like, it ain't that bad. Okay, bro. I don't know what direct, like, I can't see myself in that position, but that I'm not in that position to be like, even talk about it. But that's you. Okay, cool. And then you do a reality show of who's going to pipe your wife down. And I've said it every single time. They only got married so they could throw the title of wife. Do they believe in those morals behind marriage? They don't. But that's not here or there. And then the individual y'all pick is a black guy. So I'm starting to believe that, you're leaning towards more that, and it's something that is getting your attention and is sparking something in you that you like. Because from my understanding, your wife has said it too, that the only person that you signed up for OnlyFans is a black guy named Dredd. It's a lot of questionable things in the Saint, the guy. He said, are you bisexual? Are you, because you're going to start asking these things to yourself, because if you reach a certain level of success and you know what you reach, you know what you touch, and then you want to take it another step, what you did is not enough. You can continue going and going, and it could get crazier. So I wouldn't be surprised if Adam started doing some freaky things. But hey, man, own up to it. Be accountable. This is what you wanted. And now, when you got people that are able to debate with you and be in front of you and face you like a real man, what do? Rage quit. You walk away from the podcast. You don't want to talk. You didn't want to catch a fade with them. You didn't want to do none of that. You're upset. You're emotional. Because deep inside, you know that this bothers you. This bothers you, man. And I'm not here to be soft with you. This is who you wanted to be. This is the energy you wanted. So now that the energy is given to you, you got to accept it for what it is, because from this point going forward, this is exactly what you're going to get from anybody that's logical about what they think. They know how to project the things they're saying. And this is the end result, bro. You just gotta deal with it, man. You gotta deal with it. And look. I'm gonna drop the link in my description, and I want y'all to look at that video. He tried to take the women with him, and the fact that nobody came with them, it shows you. Maybe one chick, but she came back to the show. But it shows you have no power. People do not take you seriously. Whatever podcast is bigger than what you think you are. And it is what it is, man. Hey, look. I wish none but the best for everybody if that's the direction you want to go. The difference is with Adam22 and his wife is that it's publicly known to the world, right? When we talk about other adult entertainers, we do not know who are they with in a relationship because they don't put it out there like that. But y'all were very open to put it out there. Now you got to deal with what comes with it, man. It is what it is, man. Put on your big boy pants, sit your ass down, and go ahead and be there for the interview. That's what you're there for. But you walk away. It just shows that the type of person that you really are and how affected are you by this. Because if it ain't about the money, if it's not about the clout, what are we doing it for? What are we doing it for? But hey, do me a favor. Subscribe to the channel. Si te gusta lo que mira, press like. Share this video on your social media platforms. Drop a comment in the comment section. I'm always interacting with mi gente, ya tu sabes. Hit the notification bell to get notified. Visit the website r2drec.com. And always remember, have peace in your heart, have faith, and never give up. All right, one. What's good? What's good? Hey, this is Steak, or hey, somewhere on here, there's a link to my music page. Y'all go check out the music. We got video, visuals, we got audio. Trust me, we got some dope music. When you get a chance, subscribe to that channel as well. The music is on there. Hey, let's keep this rolling, man. Y'all know what it is, man. This is Steak, all right? One.